So you got a Latina that's wanting to ask a question to the black community because we having a lot of conversation being directed at us as FBAs, definitely from the Latino community, and we definitely want to respond to those questions because they deserve answers. So go ahead and check this out.
So respectfully for the Black community, I have a question. So if Trump is trying to defund federal aid for higher education, and he's already gotten rid of DEI programs, which would essentially protect the minority in the workplace, and he is deporting illegal immigrants, which essentially are working, those jobs out in the fields and all those hard jobs that nobody wants to work, what do you think his plan is? Keeping in mind that at one point he said the immigrants were taking Black jobs. What did he mean with that? Are we talking about slavery? Because during slavery times, who were the ones who worked the fields? And if immigrants are taking those jobs, and now the immigrants aren't here to do those jobs, and now you can't get a higher education, who does he expect to go work the fields? I mean, in all seriousness. So should you also be worried and stand up for everything that's happening? Should the Black and brown join forces? Because there is a plan, and it's not just Hispanics. It's not just immigrants. It's not just illegals. It's going to start with us. But the whole goal is to keep the white man here, keep the Blacks and the browns here, and women oppressed.
Well, first of all, ma'am, we have always been the target. We are the first target, and we never remove ourselves from being targeted. See, we used to being targeted. You understand? See, we couldn't play footsies with white supremacy. See, we couldn't put white on our census. We are FBAs, period. That's number one. Number two, about jobs. Black people do any job. Trust me, I know. But the difference is Black people are going to be paid the right salary. Black people are not going to go to no field and pick no fruit and don't get paid for it. That's backbreaking work. And a lot of Black people just don't want to do that. And that's fine too. Maybe some want to do that work. If the pay is, let me tell you something. You told Black folks, look, if you come out here to this farm and pick this fruit or pick strawberries or pick lettuce or whatever, we'll pay you $20 an hour. Black people will take a $20 an hour job. I promise you they will take $20 an hour and go do it. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Trust me. That's like saying the country can't run because Biden is not in office. The country is still running without Joe Biden being in office. So what that means is if they were to deport everyone who is considered illegal, because that's understand, they're going after illegal immigrants, not people who are legally here. See, y'all don't even know how to frame that right, because not every person in the Latino community, Mexican community is illegal. You have a lot of legal immigrants in the Latino community. You have a lot of people who are born here, who are citizens in the Latino community. That's not everybody in your community, but the way y'all are trying to frame it is like everybody in your community is that could be deported. That's not true. That is not true. Trust me, the Latino community in America would be just fine if every last one of them was deported. You're talking about the ones who are illegal, because not everybody in the Hispanic community are illegal. That's just bottom line, right? But you're saying about us joining together, ma'am. We've tried. We've tried for years, even to the point that we were looking stupid saying Black and brown. That's how much we wanted a unification with Black and brown as a collective of people. We've said Black and brown need to join together because if we together, we can literally run this country. Because between the Black community and the Hispanic community, man, we can really do a lot of headway. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, we deal with discrimination, and all that, so we can relate. But no, ma'am, you need to do the research into LULAC and how they didn't even want to be classified as Mexican. They wanted to be classified as white. That's the big problem in your community, ma'am. Also, LULAC said about unifying with Black people, when they had a chance to unify with Black people, They said that they did not, that Felix Tiarina guy from LULAC, he said he did not want to unify with black people. Let black people fight their own problems, fight their own issues. I don't want nothing to do with them. I ain't trying to join with them. This is what people that lead your community, and LULAC is still in existence today. See, ma'am, you got to deal with that issue in your community. That's what stopped a lot of black and brown. When black people stop saying black and brown, be honest with you, it's recent. It's very recent. It has not been a long time. I'm going to say what really got the Democrat shields, at least I'm going to say, to stop saying black and brown this past election. When the Democrat shields saw that the Brown did not support Vice President Kamala Harris and supported Trump, even though Trump was promising to deport many of you family members, even the Democrat shield said, yeah, it's no black and brown coalition. The Democrat shields was y'all last people that was really trying to fight for a black and brown coalition, but now you want one. Why? Because you're in trouble. Now, if you wasn't in trouble, you wouldn't be calling for no black and brown coalition, would you, ma'am? No, you wouldn't. So you can, we respectfully decline, just like you respectfully declined for years, and y'all just got to handle that on your own. That's all. Because listen, if you're trying to be friendly to somebody, you want to be somebody's friend, they keep rejecting you. I don't want your friendship. I don't want your friendship. I don't want your friendship. Then when they get in trouble, oh, can we be friends? Can we join and come help me? So all the times I was trying to be friends with you when we was good, when we could have benefited the both of us, now you only be my friend because you in trouble. And what, when you get out of trouble, you going to walk away from the friendship like y'all have done many times before. So maybe that's a question, ma'am, that maybe you need to go ask your community. How come we didn't accept the invitation to join with the black community when the decades upon decades and black people wanted to join with you? That's the question you need to go ask. Don't ask us nothing. Because let me tell you something. FBA's hands are clean with everybody because we tried to work with everybody and all of you said a resounding no. We don't want to work with you because you thought in your mind, well, if I work with the FBAs, I'm not going to be in good graces with the folks. That's the lot you chose. Now you have to deal with it. It's just that simple.